Chelsea have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Otto puts the ball in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Ribery crosses it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Zanetti. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Ribery. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Goes for a shot! They've scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects.
Oh, what has happened here? Pinged towards the front line. Mateus can see things others simply cannot.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Donatoni. And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Great chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field, number 15, Mateus.
And that's the second half started.
Vinicius Junior. Number 8,
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Alvarez, number 18.
Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zanetti. Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Looking for options for movement. Mohamed Salah gets through on his own. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otto gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pelé. Great ball if he can get there. Fallen! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Clipped into space. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And that's been won straight back. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is... He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Forlan. That's a good ball. Pele! And here's the chance to counter. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Now it's Pele. It's Forlan! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, merciless, and that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. He is through here. That's a sharp pass. And back to the keeper they go. Just eases him off the ball. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And no, that was never going to make it. Still goalless. Oh, that's superb. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 22.
He's having a good look here.
Neymar.
He's got to have a go
Coming
at
on the
this,
field
and it looks
is
straightforward.
Number 44. Alsen.
Alvarez! It's loose, tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes aim, and again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Eto'o. Rice. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And here's Alvarez, and the finish! They've scored! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Now it's Mbappe. Nice looking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Batistuta chasing after it. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Has been indicated.
Eto. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Eto.
Here we go again.
To replace him is number
Well, it's been
10,
tight, Peter, but
Messi.
I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Ribery. Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly...
Big chance! It's in! And they're back in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, played right into his path. Pedri! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chelsea will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, and Batistuta! And yes, it's there! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. And this is... Takes a shot! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, This isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Has been indicated.
Played out wide. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final seconds now.
Substitution for Netherlands. Zico. Number 6. Rodri. Number 5. Bellingham. Coming on the
It's a
field.
poor throw that, picked off
Number
with
8,
relative ease.
Iniesta. Number 13. Rijkaard.
Pedri threads one in, hangs one in. It's a mighty effort! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Magic. What a magical football match. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Played into space, and he's picked out the run. That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Alvarez! Goal! The breakthrough strike! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's through, now is he in? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Pedri. Oh, nice touch. Yamal. And that's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Ribéry goes on a charge down the left. He has found the way through. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Chelsea are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's found there's the shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Neymar. Always onto this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good ball, good take. Pinches it off him. Alvarez! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please make sure
Some
to
first
watch
half
the screen
thoughts?
for an
Well, it's
information
obvious,
bulletin
Peter, that
from
this
the regional
team
police
was set up
department.
to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Chelsea head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Ibrahimovic.
And we're off
Coming
again.
on the field is number
A solitary
18.
goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Substitution in progress.
Face to face with the keeper. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He could be in here. He's through. It's one of real chance. They've scored. Barcelona are back in business. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well,
He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end of this? Otto tries a cross. Oh, good spread. Chelsea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Ribery with the short one. Pedri. Showing good feet. And Ribery! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ribery just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alvarez is onto this. Chiellini goes sliding in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mbappe. Nesta calmly anticipates. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a key interception. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. He's had a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Costa Curta cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks.
There will
Now
be
it's just a
1 minute
matter
added
of
time.
making at least one of them count.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nesta muscles him off the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! And we have our very first corner. Nesta attempts a clearance. And it's Cannavaro. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Owen.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the shot! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Nakhon Ratchazima are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Torres. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he shoots! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Howson gets over and intercepts. Roberto Baggio. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's another throw. Rijkaard. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Torres looking to run onto it. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Yamal.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? A finish of true class. And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Chosen to go back. Owen. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, super ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Chelsea are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Owen. Coming on to replace him.
And we're off again.
Number 15, Mbappe.
He's in a great position here. Pedri! Oh, he's been... and it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air.
He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gattuso. Now it's Alvarez.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Really fierce, close defending. Otto. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Baggio. He's found the shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ibrahimovic. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. And he's let fly! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Passing nice and neat. Now it's Gattuso. He is through here. Takes a shot! Lee Kang-in. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Alvarez. And it's made its way to him. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? All Black herring after the ball here. And that's a dangerous ball. Good ball. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. And the finish! It's there! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to play it through. Otto tries across. And that's the keeper's ball. That's a cute ball. And he's running through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
And it's Serginho. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Batistuta. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He has found the way through. Nakata crosses. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper...
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mohamed Salah really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Bastoni. That has been cut short. Calafiori. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Serginho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chelsea finding their passes. Nakata. Now it's Batistuta. It's a searching pass. And this is Batistuta. Conte. Chelsea are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Ah, that's a fine interception. Courtois gets it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Batistuta! And he's quick to get it clear again. And this is Nakata. Plays it in low. Rice. Gattuso. That was good alertness. Hakimi. Great vision. This looks promising. Oh, nice touch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ribery. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
For each block, please
So your
report
views
to
on the
the
first
staff room
half?
immediately.
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Chelsea are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Nakata. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho is onto this. Rice. Gattuso. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The ball has bounced loose now. Crosses it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Nakata. Serginho, face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Showing great feet there. And this is Lukaku.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
In it comes. Tries to get it clear. Batistuta. Nakata. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Serginho. 2 minutes to be added on. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, good purposeful running this. And that's that. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily...